in the moment. And don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over. All
Hi,
that I know
I'm
is
Lulu,
really
and welcome to Lulu's Way. I'm really glad you're here. So, a question a lot of people have is, how do you go to the bathroom in your van? Well, I don't go to the bathroom because I don't have a bathroom, but I'm able to take care of my business in here at all times. For liquids, I use my van all the time. If I am parked right here and there's a public restroom right there and I have to pee, I use my van. It's more convenient for me to use my van than to go to the public restroom. For solids, I will use a restroom whenever possible, and I will use what I have in here. Typically, if there's no bathroom around and it's an emergency. It works well, but just the whole disposal of it and stuff, I don't have to deal with that if I just use the public restroom. But actually using it is no problem at all. So I'm going to show you how I manage both of these things. In this itty bitty teeny weeny camper van, I'm able to take care of this business very clean and swift. So right here under my Berkey, I have this little blue bin, and I call it my pee station. Okay, so this is my pee station right here. And what it involves is a pee jug. This is half rubbing alcohol and half water, so this is to sterilize. I have a face cloth that I replace every day. I use one throughout the day, and then every 24 hours I replace it with a clean one. And then I have my Shiwi. Now this Shiwi is absolutely amazing. I know there's other female urinary devices, but what I liked about this one, without having trying any of them, what I liked about this one, there's a lot of them that have a wider top, and that's meant to go over everything. So it goes over the outside of you, and then you urinate and it comes out the bottom. What I liked about this is it actually snugs right up close to the area where the urine comes from. Okay, so now it's more all closed in just to that one area, and then it comes out and there's just no mess, there's no backsplash, there's nothing. It's as simple as can be. So what I do is I take this face cloth and I just shove it right down my pants. That's just for any potential leakage. It happens almost never. As long as you learn how to use this. It says on the instructions to practice in the shower until you really get how it's to be held, the angle that it's to be held, and how much pressure to put on it so that you get no leaks. Practice in the shower. I read those directions. I did not practice in the shower, and I took it out on the road and tried to use it. That did not end well. Okay, so practice in the shower, get the right angle, and it's almost guaranteed you won't leak a drop. I do put this in just in case I leak a drop, but I really don't. The reason I picked this pee jug is because I like the way it looks, and I like that it's not clear, so you don't see the pee through the jug. I just got the colored one. So basically, I just unscrew this top, put this down my pants, and then I don't even have to take my pants down. If I have a button and a zipper, I just unzip her, and this can just be put down and placed in the right spot. And if I have elasticy pants, I can just pull them down, get this in the right spot. And then it's just as simple as this, as simple as this. So then, when I'm finished, as you're taking this away, you're actually gliding along, and actually it's kind of cleaning up. Okay, think about like when you feed a baby baby food, and you use the spoon to clean up the mouth and put it back in, right? So the way that you're kind of gliding the spoon on what needs to be cleaned up. Think of that as just I'm gliding, and then I go like this, and then while I'm holding this over here, I start to spray this with the alcohol water, and I just get it all sterilized. I go down inside and let it drip, get it nice and sterilized. Then I put that back in here. Then I cover this, put this in here. Then I go like this. I spray my hands, because I don't have a sink either. I spray my hands. Now somebody might think that this is very drying. I suppose it is. My hands never feel dry. I do not use moisturizer. I don't use hand cream. Hate hand cream. I don't put moisturizer on my face. It appears that I moisturize from the inside out. I have a very good diet that's keeping me hydrated in that way, I guess. So that might not work for you. You might want to use hand sanitizer. That can be drying, I guess, too. However you want, however you clean your hands, that's what works for me. At the end of this, I feel like the shiwi is sterile, and I feel like my hands are clean. So now, at this point, I still have a face cloth down my pants. So now I just reach down, take that out, and as that's coming out, that's kind of doing a tiny bit of wiping too. And then I just put this over here, so it dries, even though it's almost never wet at all. But I put it like that, and then I just put this back in here, and that's how I pee. Now, in the middle of the night, what I do is I move this over here. So come over here and I'll show you. So what I do in the middle of the night, so here I am, here's my bed. Now my bed is all, my mattress isn't on here, everything's taken apart because I'm doing some reconstruction to this bed. But this is where I sleep. So what I do before I go to bed is I put this is a knee pad, I put this right here, and I put my pee station right here. And when I go to bed, that's what I do. So when I get out of bed, several times in the middle of the night to pee, I hop out of bed, I go down on my knees right here, and I do exactly what I just explained back there. I put this, doop, I open this up, I get this into place the way that I need to do that. I go, I spray, I cover, I lay this out, I spray my hands, and I go back to bed. And it works absolutely perfect for me. And another thing I can do, which is kind of incredible, is when I'm on the beach, if I'm at anywhere, I can be in Walmart parking lot, I can be anywhere. I can walk up to my van like this, and if you're looking at me from the back, this is what you'll see. And what I'm doing is peeing. So if you saw a guy next to a van going like this, you'd say that guy's taking a leak. But if you see a woman doing that, you'd be like, oh, she must be checking her phone. Because I'm just like this. I'm just like this. And I'm peeing. I don't even have to get in the van and close the doors and put the blinds up. This is what I do. Just like that. It's serving me well, for sure. So now we're going to talk about solids. Okay? So I have this all figured out. No bathroom, but I have a bathroom, in a sense. In here is where I keep my trash barrel. So here's my trash right here. And there's no reason for me to carry another bucket. I have a bucket for my trash. This can double as a toilet. So what I do is I take out my trash because this isn't full yet. So I'm going to put this back in when I'm done. Down here in this bucket underneath, I have two things. I have bags. These are just little trash bags, little ones. And I have puppy pads. Okay? So this is what I do. I take a bag and I take a puppy pad. Now, the puppy pads that I got are they were at Walmart or something. I cut them in quarters. I don't need a great big huge one. I cut them in 4 pieces and then I fold them up and I put them down in here. Okay? So I'm going to take one out, and then I'm going to go like this. Put this in my bucket. And then I'm going to put this and just line this whole thing with the puppy pad. Now, that's for any liquids that may appear during the process. If I have to pee, I'm going to pee in my jug. I'm not going to take a full pee in here. I could. I would probably double up on the puppy pad, but I don't take a full pee in here. I will take the full pee in here, and then this is just for any liquids that might show up. Also, in this same bin where my trash is, I keep this noodle right here. I cut in half. I would use a full noodle, but I can't fit it in here. I want everything to be in here that has to do with the trash or the toileting. This is also where I keep extra bags. That might be like more for trash. At the bottom, I use these for, because these bags are scented. So what I did was I cut a pool noodle in half. I got a piece of wood and super glued it right on to keep it stiff and sturdy. And then I put some of this kind of shelf liner that's like non-slip. So that gives me like a little grip. So I'll show you how I set this up. So over here, this is my open space where I can do this kind of stuff. I don't have much open space, okay? So I put the toilet right here. I put it kind of close to this cooler because what I'm going to do is put these here, and I'm going to put it like against the cooler like that. So that kind of holds it to the back, right? And then I just have these right on the edge to cushion me. And then I go like this. Easy breezy, okay? It's very comfortable. It's not too small. It's not too low. It might be too low or too small for you. You might not have the space to do this. I do. I have the headroom. I have the knee room. I have everything. I'm as comfy as can be. I just get up, clean up, and then I put these back into the bin. I just take this and I tie it up. And what I usually do is I tie it up once, and then I tie it up twice. I go like this, tie it up again, and it's between the puppy pad and the two layers of the scented thing. It's fine until I get to a trash barrel. Then I put my trash bag back in like this, and then this just goes right in here, and I've never had a problem with odor until I get to a place where I can dump it. And that is just how it all works well for me. I put this right back in here like that. I put these two things right here, and then I'm all set. Everybody has all kinds of ways for this to work on the road. For me, absolute perfection. None of it is trouble. None of it is a nuisance. It's swift, it's clean. And then after I do that, what do? This is also alcohol and water. And that's just how I wash my hands. Just how I do it. It serves me well. You may be interested in trying the ways that I do, or not. Perhaps one of the ways that I manage this part of my life would be helpful to you. And that's how I take care of business when I'm out there living my best life. Bye for now.
Can't see ya. So let us dance this night away.